Nong ba Shillong, kan long kabalapan kre ban sakhi pat saya kawai ka tamasa hakaba ka ne ka kinti ka baminta ka kinhon jong ka Dakti craft kan sawan chakmat ban pinpanaya ka jing Pynlong ya ka Winter Tales Festival. Ya ka ne ka tamasa on Pynlong ya ka nadu ka khan riu hadu ka khat pra tarik menta ubanai hanan palok. Kumsi benta ban khanglat ya ka jing bit ya ka jing pang COVID-19 ki pajba ki bakwa ban lekmi ka ya ka ne ka tamasa kindai tang kitu ki baladep ai pura baro arsin ya ka tika ne COVID vaccination. Ya ka Khubor ka jing penayar ya ka ne ka tamasa lawan ban pinpanaya ka hene ka sngi ha ka jylang bat kilat pathai Khubor ha ka balawan ban mikmat da ka kong rida gatpho.
So this event is actually a platform for all these enterprises to come and celebrate what they do independently, and it's a 3-day event. So we will be having food to celebrate food of the local people, individuals who work here. We are going to also have artists from the state who would create these experiences during these 3 events. Also, we are highlighting most of these brands who work with very indigenous craft like the rindia from here, the pottery from the Jaintia Hills. We have a Daniel's Aim ethnic craft fashion house who is also into rindia. We have also from Garo Hills people working with various arts and crafts, be it their textiles and handicrafts. We have ceramics and keen bamboo crafts from the Garo Hills. Also, the food is something that we are trying to promote, slow food and also indigenous food, local teas, local coffees from here. We are bringing in a lot of artists also in music, which is mainly from Meghalaya. So this festival is more unique, unlike the other festivals where we are promoting and celebrating a lot of other people also outside the state, but this is more within our state, promoting our local indigenous crafts, arts and music and culture. It's a 3-day event, and while celebrating this event, Whatslake is the venue where we thought it would be a very good space to kind of bring in the crowd from the state. We have a ticketed event for these 3 days, and it's mandatory to follow also with regard to the protocols of COVID-19. We are having a very unique way of selling tickets. We are doing mainly purchased online, where we have the entry for booking for these 3 days. And as you can see, we also have the maps to show the people who would want to come in and prevent all the crowding, that happened during the other festivals. So we want to keep it very clean, and this Christmas is actually to celebrate that clean and green Christmas, and to bring in all these crafts and artists from Meghalaya to get together, to interact, to experience during this 3-day event. So Winter Tales is all about storytelling. We would be talking more on various connections we have, be it why we call it a green Christmas. We want to keep in mind that it has to be a clean space where we take care of everything that gets disposed during the festival and create it into an experience. So I think during this festival you'll be able to see that it's a very unique 3-day event, and we are very glad to address this to the press. And we have those protocols to wear the masks and to evacuate. Social distancing is also. We have a team who would be taking care of that. It would be a risk to actually get them during that time because it's a public.
So you can pre-book your tickets, but vaccination certificate will be checked on entry.
Single dose
will not be allowed.
That's why, because with the situation right now, as you know it, we would like to keep it very, out of the way where we create issues later on. So we prefer to just have double vaccinated audience. The younger one would be obviously coming with their parents, and there will have to be a social distancing, during the festival, where they have to kind of keep their distance and
masks are mandatory.
Masks, yeah.
Because it's an outdoor venue where there's a lot of space, so they avoid crowding. And secondly, we have chosen to sell tickets online and pre-book tickets in different venues in Shillong. So you don't need to crowd over there in large lines to get queues to get tickets. So we're taking every measure possible within our control to make sure we don't get into a risk of any sort. That's why we want cooperation from everyone, even the media, to spread awareness on these information. At the same time, we would generally like public also to be supportive, when they come out for the festival. If you notice in Wards Lake, we have it in the press kit also. Half of the venue will be open for public who don't want to attend the festival, but half the venue is only for people who want to attend the festival. So there will be a ticketing system within Wards Lake. So only those who buy tickets for the event will be allowed inside this part of Wards Lake, so that the general public can always visit Wards Lake and so this will be a way to avoid extra crowding. So there is a clear demarcation within the venue for those who want to attend the festival and those who are there just to visit the park. That is this, it's a limited ticketed event. So we are not going to allow entry beyond a particular number of tickets for the day that are sold. That way we will control the crowd.
See, the other thing is I would like to address, because if you look at what happened with the previous festival, is it's an event which is free for everyone, so anyone can come in without even understanding what this event is. We have here is to kind of bring in entrepreneurs of the state who've been specially curated for this event, and they need that kind of a platform also to express with the people who really genuine understand what they're doing. So we have kept a ticket for that. So it's not a 20 rupees where everyone can come in, because we have to maintain the crowd. If we get everyone in with that ticket rate which is very low, then it's going to be very difficult to manage. So we have put a ticket so only the genuine people can come in who really understand and who are willing to support. Because when you talk about crafts and arts in Meghalaya, we really need support, be it the artisans or the arts or the people who are doing their own businesses from their home. So this is a platform for them. The government is supported to give us this platform, but whatever comes from this would be able to distribute so that this event will not be a public event for people who don't understand, but people who genuinely want to understand would come and pay a little bit in support for this. So this is why we have put a ticket, so that there
How
be
much
no
is the ticket price?
It's a 200 rupees a day. If you look at the entire 3 day, it will be a 500 rupees.